Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. This is a new series of video that intend to help you to improve your stir-frying techniques. In this video, I'm going to reduce the introduction to the minimal so that we can focus on the cooking. So okay, let's go into the kitchen and have some fun. Cooking this chicken dish is both simple and efficient, particularly if you have chicken that you have prepped in advance. I usually prep my chicken in such a way that I can thaw them out in about 10 minutes in a bowl of warm water. You can take a look at this video of how I approach the way I prep my chicken. Using this approach, you can have chicken almost any time you would like. This is usually the first thing I would do when I walk into the kitchen. Usually in about 10 minutes, the chicken will be ready to go. I'm going to transfer the chicken to a plastic container. And then I'm going to coat the chicken with about half tablespoon of cornstarch, a process also frequently known as velveting the chicken. The cornstarch also absorbs the moisture from the chicken. The texture of the chicken definitely is more moist and tender with this approach. I'm going to cook this dish with my Imusa 14-inch light cast iron wok. As you can tell, the wok is not well seasoned because it does not have that oily shine. Because I used the wok to cook a vegetable dish, which I actually have to boil some water in it. I added about 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. As you can tell, it is just barely enough to cover the surface of the wok. I try to minimize the oil usage in my cooking. I heat up the oil until it starts to smoke gently, as you can see here. I'm spot seasoning the wok. If you're not familiar with this approach, you can take a look at my video. Next, I add the chicken to the wok. As you notice that the oil did not splatter at all because the moisture from the chicken has been absorbed by the cornstarch. So I'm going to use my wok spatula to spread out the chicken. In many ways, this is one form of shallow frying. I'm going to fry one side of the chicken a little bit longer. The cornstarch will create a very light breading on the surface of the chicken. By adjusting the amount of cornstarch that you use to coat the chicken, you can change the way how the chicken tastes. Since I want to do this rather quickly, I'm not going to pan fry the other side. So I just use my wok spatula and start to stir fry. This velveting approach also has some other variations. For example, in some cases, egg white is being added to the cornstarch and the chicken. I normally don't do that just for the sake of saving time. And also, I do not find that makes that much of a difference. To facilitate the speed of cooking, you should stir fry as rapidly as possible. As you can tell, the chicken cooked very quickly. The nice thing about this process is that you can watch exactly the progress of the cooking. By this point, based on the appearance of the chicken, it looks like it probably is about 80% cooked. Next, I'm going to season the chicken with mushroom seasoning, with some ginger powder, and with a touch of paprika. In here, I use 4 parts of mushroom seasoning to 1 part of ginger powder and 1 part of paprika. You can make adjustment to this ratio in whatever way that you would like that would fit your flavor preference. Lastly, I'm going to garnish the dish with some scallions. But if you don't like scallions, you can skip this final step. A few quick stir, the dish is ready to serve. As you can see here, the cornstarch actually are being charred by the hot wok. This will give the chicken almost a grill-like flavor and texture. However, this dish is very lightly seasoned. In fact, you can really taste the flavor of the chicken. Personally, I really enjoy this approach. As you can see, if the wok is well seasoned, nothing should stick to the bottom of the wok. The first thing I do is that I use my wok spatula to scrape off anything that might attach. And then I get out my wok brush. In fact, the first thing I clean is my wok spatula. I often clean my wok spatula at the same time as I clean my wok. So next, I use the wok brush to clean the wok itself. The wok brush is highly efficient. I then use a sponge to dry the wok. It only takes me about 40-50 seconds to clean the wok. Finally, I wipe the bottom of the wok as well. As you can see, cooking this dish, the stir-frying process is very simple and quick. It is getting everything ready to allow such efficiency. As you can see, advanced prepping plays a critical role. Using this basic template, I'm going to show you to create many other kind of chicken dishes. This will greatly increase the variation and diversity of your meals. So stay tuned.